आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Question that was given to us is that is the find the number of solutions of that is greatest integer function cos x plus greatest integer, sorry, this is mod of sin x equals to 1, not greatest integer function. There is only cos x in the greatest integer function, and x belongs to, that is x ranges that is greater than equals to pi but less than equals to 3 pi, where this bracket denotes the greatest integer function. So first of all we know the that is what is this. This is greatest integer function. This is greatest integer function, which means that if the number lies between greatest integer function, that is 0.1276 something, so here we will see the number which is before the point, so that is this 0 number, so his answer is that is 0. If we have number that is 1.7654, then the number before point is that is 1, so its answer is 1. So it will only tell the that is natural number it takes, that is 2.7654, that is equals to 2. And if the number here is that is like this, that is minus 3 point something, so he will take minus 2. So this is the greatest integer function. We understand this. So now it was given that greatest integer function of cos x. So the greatest integer, we know that the cos x ranges between, that the range of the cos x that is between greater than equals to minus 1 but less than equals to 1. Similarly we also know that the range of that is sin x is also between minus 1 to 1, also between minus 1 to 1. So now from here we can say that we have to find the greatest integer function of cos x. So the possible values of greatest integer function of cos x that is equivalent to, so that values are that is minus 1, 0 and 1. So the possible values of mod that is greatest integer function of cos x, that is minus 1, because here is equivalent sign, here is also equivalent sign 1, and the between number is that is 0. So we get three possible values. So for this we get equation that was given to us is that is greatest integer function cos x, that is greatest integer function cos x plus mod of sin x, that is equivalent to 1, that is equivalent to 1. So now we can say that we have three possible values. So we have three cases. So case 1, that is equals to, this will become minus 1 plus mod of sin x, that is equals to 1. So we get that is mod of sin x, that is equivalent to 2. But we know that the range of that is sin x is between minus 1 to 1, but here the value we get is 2, so it is out of range, so this will not possible, so we cannot get any solution or value. So case 2, if we take this, that is if this is case 1 in which we have taken that is mod of that is greatest integer function of cos x is equals to minus of 1. In first case we have taken this value equals to minus of 1. In case 2 we have taken that is greatest integer function of cos x equals to 0. So the value that we get is equals to 0 plus mod of sin x, so that is equivalent to 1. So we get that the mod of sin x, that is equivalent to 1. So from here we can say that we get the value that the x should be equals to pi by 2, because sin pi by 2 is that is 1. Other values are that is we can't take that is negative value because our range is given that is only positive, that is x is greater than equals to pi and less than equals to 3 pi, and also this is mod. So we get x equals to pi by 2, where the value is 1, and then values are 3 pi by 2, then values are 5 pi by 2, and so on. But our x is given that is greater than equals to pi but less than equals to, that is given in the question, that is 3 pi. So we can say that this value, that is pi by 2, is before pi, so we can't take this value, and this 7 pi by 2 which is greater than 3 pi, so we can't take this value. So we get two values, that is 3 pi by 2 and 5 pi by 2, that is 3 pi by 2 and 5 pi by 2. Now in the case 3, if we take that is greatest integer function cos x equals to 1, so we get our thing that is 1 plus mod sin x, that is equals to 1. 1 plus mod sin x, that is equals to 1. So we get our mod sin x value, that is equivalent to 0. and we know that sin x is 0 at the value that is x is equals to 0, and again that is values are pi, that is 0, pi, 2 pi and so on, 0, pi, 2 pi and so on, 0, pi, 2 pi and 3 pi. So we can't take 0 because range is between, that is x is between, that is pi to 3 pi, it was given in the question. So we have taken, this is 3 pi again, that is 4 pi. So we can't take this 4 pi and 0. We only take that is pi, 2 pi and 3 pi. So we get 3 values from here and we get 2 values from here. So there are total 5 solutions. So there are total 5 solutions. There are total 5 solutions. So our final answer that is 5. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।